Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today, we are reacting to Kai's Clover Boys and ruining Mafia Don 3. Now, I seen clips everywhere with Kai and, Dez crashing out. I don't know if it's about that, but I heard it was about that. And people are saying, Kai should remove him from the Mafia Don 3 shit. I mean, if they're ruining his career shit, and they're like making the image look bad, he just gotta talk to them off stream.
That's what I did. He called over boys. Watch this. 30. Look,
yo, come on, get out.
Reggie, I'll pay you $5 right now if you don't smoke.
$5? Ben had that.
Nah.
Ain't
A
gonna lie,
nigga turned out $5.
You had to double it and give it to the next bro. Listen. You say you gonna get to this?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have went for that 100,000. Nah, they tweet over that. Like that's free. That's a free 100,000 though.
Yo, Dez, calm down. Go my desktop.
It's kind of crazy how I can't even control shit on my own stream. I can't control nothing.
Cenats is no stranger to doing group content. As a member of AMP, he knows that with groups, you can grow and succeed to new heights. But that doesn't also mean they can't pull you down to the depths of hell as well. Every single subathon, Cenats brings on his guys, the Clover Boys, to go ahead and amp up his stream and fill a lot of time with content. And right now, Cenats needs to step in before it totally impacts his platform. The Clover Boys are a collection of Cenats' friends who he's assembled over the past couple years and meeting them in various different places. Some of them as content creators, some of them is just homeboys who have been around him in streaming. And you would think that they would understand quite often how their image also impacts Cenats' image, but a lot of people have been saying recently that, the stuff that they get into is detrimental to Cenats, and they don't know how he can't see that. Now, they all have their own faults, some of them greater than the last, but every...
Well, I mean, shit, it's like, it's your homies and shit. Like, it would be the same with anybody else. Like, now, I'm not really defending this because, like, they do got chill with that. Like, they ruin his image and shit. They do got chill. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, it would be the same with, like, other people. Like, if you was a fans content creator shit and the motherfuckers were telling you to remove your homies from your stream and shit, you would kind of be like, whoa. Feel me? Now, then if it gets too far like how I did there, though, then, yeah, you just part of, like, just talking to him about it off stream.
Single one of them unique, starting with Lil Rodney's son, aka...
But that shit's not off stream though, since he's doing that shit 24/7. So,
Reggie, or is it Reggie, aka Lil Rodney's son, and his addiction to weed.
Flash my weed. I'm sick to my stomach, bro. We need that right here. I ain't gonna lie, I want. You know what I'm finna say. I want some Zah.
Me too, twin. Me too. Now, I want to make something very clear. You can be addicted to weed. Now, I know that's a very controversial take in 2025, seeing as that everybody and their mama smokes. But a lot of people are addicted to weed, and you can be addicted to weed. And I get it. There's a lot of people who are putting their blunts down right now, mad at me. But there's a couple reasons why I believe Lil Rodney's son definitely falls into this category. First and foremost, the impact and influence that he has on his friends and the other boys and Clover Boys with the weed addiction and weed smoke is very, very real and very, very evident.
Reggie, please stop influencing this nigga. Yo, Reggie, please, bring Reggie. Tell Reggie come into the game. Because if niggas who are older than you are influencing you to not do work, that is fucking sad. I'm telling you, I'm flushing niggas weed down the toilet, nigga. You show no growth on a day-to-day basis. So you're telling me to chill, but I actually want the best for this little nigga, gang. He don't know how to grow.
We watched you. He never said that. Yo. So you just threw him under the bus and he got tire marks on his head and you lied for no reason.
You gotta stop doing that.
Baby, stop.
Like, where would you gonna go?
Don't ask a nigga if you want to get high. Mind your business, bro. It don't matter.
You don't know what type of shit
he don't smoke. Don't ask him to get high.
Bro, you want to get
Don't ask him to get high. He don't smoke. Dez and Punga has increasingly smoked since being with Reggie.
Right.
They didn't smoke this much last year.
Right.
Right.
Now, I know that I've lost a good bit of my audience because they think that I'm about to go on some nagging rant about smoking weed. But listen, hear me out. There's a lot of reasons why this is detrimental. For number one, it's detrimental to Kai's brand. Even though Kai has smoked on stream, this is not the brand and image that he's trying to portray. And granted, while that is your personality, it would kind of behoove you as somebody who Kai is bringing onto your stream to not do drugs. We know how this situation is played out in different times when like Sexy Red was on camera. Now, I'm not gonna outright say that she was, you know, snorting something or doing whatever, but ultimately it gave off that appearance and that still fell back on Kai. And yes, it matters because Kai is also boosting you in this conversation. Two, even though they are grown men and they can defend themselves and stand up for themselves or whatever, but you're influencing the group at this point. You're an enabler of their bad behaviors. And they might have not been as bad as you, but you're pressuring them. Like you're asking Tota, somebody who doesn't smoke, to smoke. You're a bad influence at that point. Number three, you're also around a young kid like Rakai and hindering him from growing as a person. Now, there's some other factors there, but this also is a part of the equation. Rakai literally can't read.
Read this. Come on. Read this right here. Right here. Elias is beginning to get very tired. Elias, my nigga.
Oh, this nigga. My nigga, bro.
I'm at Elias. Oh, no. Oh.
Now, I'm not saying that's 1,000% on Lil Rodney's son, but if the influences is coming from these other people in the house, you're taking part of the blame. It just is what it is. This also gives credibility to those people that have the conversations as to why Rakai is in the home at all with these guys doing these streaming things when he should be in school. Now, granted, he should be trying to read. And I don't doubt that Kai also thinks the same thing. Like him and Tylil have visibly and outwardly spoken about the fact that Rakai needs to get a better education. Like he just does. But in the times that he's seemingly allowed to do work or allotted to do work, it seems like little Rodney's son is distracting him based off of Kai Cenats' words. And that's not great. And last but certainly not least, this is bad because you are actively turning down dollars because you can't put down this habit that you have.
I don't like, you know how much of a fiend you gotta be to turn down 5 bands to smoke weed?
That's crazy. I'm never doing that.
Listen.
And that shit for 30 days too, that would have been easy for me. I ain't gonna lie. That shit would have been easy for me. I mean, shit, they could have just did some shit off camera, but I don't even know where I was going now. I ain't gonna lie.
100 bands amongst the 3 y'all to go to day 30 without y'all smoking.
Can I get one more blunt in though?
Wait, hold on now.
Me and Rakai, y'all probation
Yes.
officers.
I had nothing. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
100K.
I had nothing from
You
Greenwood
getting
Projects.
100K.
You can't hold
You
that over
getting
my head.
100K.
You know who y'all
You
life,
getting
nigga.
100K.
You a coward, nigga. You are a weirdo, nigga.
You getting 100K.
You are a weirdo. It's a prime example of
Look at my drawers.
a nigga that cannot live out weed.
Yeah, that's straight junkie behavior. And with the lack of weed in the air and the constant trolling that's always going on, this is how you get to a recipe for disaster where they are literally at each other's necks, not even caring about the fact that this is still a somewhat professional environment. There's a bigger, better, greater atmosphere that's going on. And social commentary guys like me will ultimately make videos about the insanity that they are putting on display. And this insanity can ultimately lead to mass criticisms of how Kai Cenat is handling his platform. When I say after this whole weed fiasco, shit went downhill, I mean shit went downhill.
Shut this mother, bro, what? Bro, what? It's your protege.
Oh, come on, Dad, get the fuck out my face. Go in the bed. You're bugging, gang. What a bro. Come on. He's 16. This nigga's a kid. He's a kid. He's a kid.
Grown man shit. Ain't no grown man shit.
Close the door, bro. Close the door. Close the door. Look out. Close the door. All your homies broke as fuck in the hood. Come on. Get your videos out the hood, bitch. Come on.
I'm not saying Rakai is blameless in any sort of situation.
But I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, when he was from the city, people was making it sound that Daz was just, a lot of people was making it sound that Daz was in the wrong. Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, they both wrong in this situation.
He is an antagonizer, a liar, and all sorts of other things. You know, real younger brother vibe. But he also doesn't know when to stop playing. But with that being said, I don't know how we get to a situation where there's a conversation about putting $30,000 on somebody's head, and then ultimately, my biggest complaint, where you feel the need to say a homophobic slur on the platform that is literally feeding families. That's just insane to me.
Yeah, nah. Like Kasha talked to him on stream about that though. Like he gotta chill out with that. Like I said, I can get it since they is homies and shit, but yeah, he should have talked to him on stream. Like I said, if for me, yeah, if it gets too far, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to him on stream about that shit.
And it's wrong on both ends of the stick. It's wrong because it's homophobic, and it's wrong because it can ultimately affect the pockets and lives of people that are putting on such hard work performances in order to make this thing go. You see what I'm saying?
I said I'll put 30,000 on his fucking head because he said he gonna kidnap me.
And I said,
fuck up. You said that in the
you
car.
gonna put 30,000 on my head?
Yeah, no, that 30,000 shit was crazy though. He put 30,000 on his head though.
And I'm gonna kill you right now. If you put 30,000 on my head.
Talking about nothing, bro. I'm a mother's life to live first. And you even called your man saying, "Oh, yo, tell me how I get.
There was some dirty niggas
That's what you said, bro.
That's what I did. He called boys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Call that one.
30. Fuck up. Look,
Yo, come on, get out. Get the fuck out, gang. Get out. Oh yeah, get out.
Just totally ignorant. Like, that was stupid. It was dumb. It was so many other things. And to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't be mad if Kai sent Dez, Punga, Reggie, Rakai.
You wanna know what it was, bro? It probably just accidentally slipped out. I mean, shit like that happens, but yeah, he gotta learn to control that. I'm not gonna lie, especially on a streaming platform like that. Like, he gotta learn to control shit like that.
And the rest of the Clover boys packing like after this. Like, y'all need to go home. If y'all still don't understand by now what this means, like the big
Yeah, like, he not wrong. Like, if they don't understand, if it gets to a point where he talks them on stream, they still keep on going. Yeah, they gotta go.
bigger picture here, then I don't know what can make you understand. And all this over some weed. That's what's crazy about this.
He's like, bro, the shit that's being said is ridiculous. Like, why is you even talking like that, gang? Like, why is you even saying them words and them slurs and shit? Like, I just want to say this right here, gang. I don't condone anything that was said on this stream.
Now, I know what everybody's already thinking. You reap what you sow. And it's a hard argument against it because Kai does allow the buttons to be pushed, the ledge to be really leaned on. He literally lets that double-edged sword do the double-edged swinging, you know.
Yeah, but as I was saying, though, I'm gonna get back. But, like, yeah, it slipped out. Do I like that he said that? Nah. Well, I mean, it slipped out. That's just what it is.
So it's all
That's just what it is, and you just got to talk to him off stream to learn to control that shit, because, yeah, that shit keeps on happening. Yeah.
fun in games when Rakai is being encouraged to get waxed by some adult women with the sexual innuendos that is going on with a 16-year-old on his stream.
Come on, boy.
They're not about to do that.
I'm not. Oh, no.
They're not about to do that.
Nah, no weird shit. I'm not 16, bro. Look at
Put
that.
it on some. You know,
No, I don't care. I don't care. You do look like a baby, and I am 21. So.
Merch. Merch.
Or the time where they were doing a dating stream and Ty Lil definitely went overboard with the young lady that was across from him.
Ooh, like.
Hold up. Can I do a slow-mo for you?
Oh, shit.
See, this is different. This is different. Slow-mo. Here you go. Relax.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what the
Whoa, this your man?
Wait.
It gets to a point where when you start playing with fire, do you not
Wait, what the fuck?
expect to be burned? With this not being their first rodeo,
Oh,
I don't
no.
know how much longer it's going to take for them to get their act together. And especially because I'm seeing the same things that Kai is seeing. It's just like they don't understand the bigger picture.
Everybody just keep talking. They're not even like, they don't even know what's going on around them. Like, they just saying shit, gang.
Now, I can't lie. I can't acknowledge the fact that I've seen people like Ty Lil change up his act and his brand ever since he's landed some of the bigger deals with some of the more mainstream marketers. And maybe that is what it'll take for people like Dez and Little Rodney's son and Rakai to do the same. But it shouldn't have to take all that to understand that there is a bigger picture here, and to also understand that, hey, not only are we damaging our name and our reputation, but all roads lead back to Cenats. And whether you feel like this should happen or or shouldn't happen this specific way. The reality of it is that if you hurt yourself, you are not just hurting yourself being on this stream. This is no longer a situation where people can brush off, hey, you know, hey, this is just this person that's on Cenats stream. No, y'all are the Clover boys and y'all are labeled as his friends. There's a greater responsibility here. You can still be funny without doing some of these things that are potentially illegal, immoral, you know, put homophobic or just all these different things out in the atmosphere that can all get tied back to not only your character, which should be big enough in and of itself, your image, which should be big in and of itself, but also Takai's image. We can still have a little bit of fire, we just don't need to get burned. But we'll see. It's hard to cut off a friend, and I'm not even.
Yeah, I can see why that could be hard though. Yeah, cut off his homie and shit. Like that would, like I said, that would be hard for anybody else. You know, people just want some just cut them off and shit. Like, yeah, that's his homie. So I can get why people saying that though. But yeah. But if you like the video, like, subscribe for all my socials. And you're on the road to 1K.